giving them space is exactly why they are still pulling away.
I know that contradicts everything you have been told, but here is the neurological reset that actually breaks the trap. By the end of this video, you will understand the exact 3-step somatic protocol to break the anxious-avoidant cycle in 21 days without chasing them and without abandoning yourself. Welcome to the new bond. I translate the confusing biology of modern dating into actionable scripts so you can stop overthinking and start regulating. Today, we are dismantling the biggest myth keeping you stuck and replacing it with a biological blueprint for security, which brings us to why your current strategy is actually backfiring. You have probably tried this standard advice. You feel them pulling away, so you consciously decide to give them space. You wait, you distract yourself, but internally your chest is tight and your mind is racing. And the longer you wait, the more their silence feels like a physical weight. Why does the exact cure for the disease seem to make the disease worse? Here is the first payoff. The reason giving them space fails is because you are only changing your behavior, not your biology. Your body is still in a state of high alert. You are physically pulling back, but your nervous system is still screaming at them to come closer. And humans are incredibly perceptive to biological signals. They do not just read your texts. They feel your nervous system. This brings us to the real villain of this dynamic. It is not just therapy speak anymore. The true villain is the just give them space myth. This myth assumes that their avoidance is a logical, conscious choice. It assumes that if you just back off, they will logically realize what they are missing and return. But that is not what they found in attachment neurobiology. Avoidance is not a logical choice. It is a biological reflex. When an avoidant partner feels engulfed, their amygdala hijacks their brain. Their nervous system registers intimacy as a threat to their autonomy. So when you give them space while secretly panicking, you are essentially trying to put out a fire with gasoline. You are projecting anxious energy into the space you just created. They feel that residual anxiety, and their nervous system says, "See, I knew I needed more space." Here is where it gets intense. You are caught in a neurological co-regulation failure. In a secure relationship, partners regulate each other's nervous systems. When one is stressed, the other calms them down. But in the anxious-avoidant trap, you are dysregulating each other. Their withdrawal spikes your cortisol. Your anxious pursuit spikes their adrenaline. It is a closed loop of biological panic. If you want to break this, you have to stop trying to fix the relationship and start fixing your nervous system. Save this video for later because the 3-step protocol I am about to share is dense, and you will need to reference it the next time you feel the urge to double text. The first step of the protocol is the physiological sigh. When you feel the panic rising, do not try to think your way out of it. Your prefrontal cortex is offline. You need a biological override. Take 2 quick inhales through the nose, followed by 1 long, slow exhale through the mouth. Do this 3 times. This physically slows your heart rate and signals to your vagus nerve that you are safe. But that is not what they found when they studied long-term attachment healing. The physiological sigh stops the panic, but it does not rewire the trap. For that, we need step 2. Step 2 is bilateral stimulation. This is a core component of somatic processing. When you are triggered, your brain gets stuck in a loop of catastrophic thinking. Bilateral stimulation forces your brain to process the emotion and move it out of your working memory. You can do this simply by tapping your left knee, then your right knee, in a slow, alternating rhythm. Or you can go for a walk, focusing on the left-right motion of your feet. As you tap or walk, acknowledge the feeling without judging it. Say to yourself, I am feeling anxious right now, and that is okay. This physically shifts the brain out of the survival state and back into the present moment. And here is the micro cliffhanger. Step 3 is the secret weapon that actually makes them feel safe enough to come back. But to understand it, we have to look at what happens on day 21 of this protocol.
Welcome back. Let us talk about step 3. Step 3 is the somatic anchor.
Once your nervous system is regulated from steps 1 and 2, you need to anchor that feeling of safety into your body. Close your eyes and place a hand over your heart. Feel the warmth of your hand. Feel the steady rhythm of your heartbeat. Remind yourself, I am safe. I can handle this discomfort. This is how you stop outsourcing your emotional regulation to someone who is currently running away. Send this to a friend who struggles with checking their phone every 5 minutes because they need to hear that their worth is not tied to someone else's response time. When you consistently apply these 3 steps, something profound happens around day 21. Your nervous system stops viewing their silence as a life-threatening emergency. You stop chasing. And because you are no longer projecting anxious energy, the rubber band of the relationship finally goes slack. They feel the absence of your anxiety. And for the first time, their nervous system registers the space as safe rather than threatening. Here is where it gets beautiful. When their nervous system feels safe, their natural instinct is no longer to run. It is to reconnect. You have broken the neurological feedback loop. You have transitioned from being a trigger to being a safe harbor. You are no longer trapped in the cycle. You are regulating your own biology, which gives them the freedom to choose to come closer, rather than feeling forced to pull away. This is the ultimate shift. You stop trying to control their behavior, and you take absolute ownership of your own nervous system. We started this video by looking at why giving them space was keeping you stuck. Now you have the exact 3-step neurological reset. You know how to use the physiological sigh to stop the panic, bilateral stimulation to process the emotion, and the somatic anchor to reclaim your safety. You do not need to chase them to feel secure. You can generate that security from within your own biology. If this biological blueprint brought you some peace today, hit subscribe. Next week, I am revealing the exact words to say the second they finally break their silence, so you do not accidentally trigger their avoidance side again. But before you can repair the dynamic, you need to know if they are actually capable of showing up. Next week, I am dropping a brand new breakdown: how to repair after a fight without making it worse. I am breaking down the one subtle texting habit that instantly reveals their true attachment style in seconds, so you know exactly who you are dealing with. I will see you over there.